Hey everyone, this is WobblyWallaby. Today I'll be damage testing Ocean's Attachment with 2 accounts with different deposits to see if this mouth gacha, which provides 5% move speed and 13% damage to MVPs at Refined 6, can compete with past meta gachas. I'll be comparing it with Light Food, which gives 5% skill damage, Gluttonious Imp, which provides the highest damage if the target's HP is over 70%, Honey Bunny, which gives 8% skill damage if you're at full HP, and Chirp Jingle, which provides 5% penetration. Chirp Jingle also gives you a rough idea of the damage Gluttonious Imp gives after the final damage condition is removed. For all these damage tests, I'll be eating move speed food to ensure my move speed will not contribute towards the damage, as I'll be at max move speed even without wearing any of these mouth gachas. How well will Ocean's Attachment do? Stay tuned to find out. This month was rough on my main account. I couldn't roll for it after spending a ton of blue tickets and BCC. So on my main account, I need to simulate the 13% MVP damage. On my beta account, I will be using the real mouth and the results will be comparable. On my main account, this is the gear overview for my Saitama. I'm not using any shadow equipment or oracle mirror for attack. For Relic, I'm using Lord of Vayne for the penetration percentage. If you need BCC to roll for this gacha, then try Smile.1. Smile.1 allows you to get discounted BCC and premiums for Ragnarok Mobile. They have been around for more than 8 years and have plenty of global business partners for other games too. I'll put a link in the description. Thanks to Smile.1 for sponsoring this video. Next, with self buffs and foods, I have 31,000 attack, 330% move speed, 61% penetration, 38% skill damage increase, 123% damage, 104.6% physical damage increase, and 169.5% ignore defense. Next, for Adventure Handbook, I have 2,947 attack and 64% attack deposits. Now I'll begin the damage test. First, I begin with Light Food with no enchants. With stealth buffs, I run towards the golem. I hit for 144 million damage. Next, I switch to Gluttonious Imp with no enchants. With stealth buffs, I run towards the golem. I hit for 151 million damage. Next, I switch to Honey Bunny with no enchants. I make sure I'm at max HP. With self buffs, I run towards the golem. I hit for 148 million damage. Next, I switch to Chirp Jingle with no enchants. With self buffs, I run towards the golem. I hit for 144 million damage. Next, I simulate Ocean's Attachment. I equip the Marionette card for 3% MVP damage. Before I had no cards here. Then I enable my plus 10 billion Oracle Mirror for the 10% MVP damage. With stealth buffs, I run towards the golem. I hit for 151 million damage. Next, here's the summary. On my main account, Ocean's Attachment actually does slightly better than Gluttonious Imp. This was quite surprising. It could be that my penetration was already high enough. For my character, Ocean's Attachment is a gacha I must continue to roll for, as its PvE damage is excellent. Next, for those who didn't like the simulated Ocean's Attachment and may be afraid that their results were inaccurate, here I tried the same test on my beta account. On this account, I don't have Chirp Jingle, so I can only test the other gachas. Here is my gear overview on my beta account. It's using a lot of the gear that I wish I had on my main. For Relic, I'm using Lord of Vayne for the penetration percentage. With stealth buffs and food, I have 46,000 attack, 330% move speed, 68.5% penetration, 51% skill damage, 187.5% damage, 93.7% physical damage increase, and 169.5% ignore defense. Next for Adventure Handbook, I have 4,889 attack and 130% attack deposit. First I begin with light food with no enchants. With stealth buffs I run towards the golem. I hit for 220 million damage. Next I switch to Gluttonious Imp with no enchants. With stealth buffs I run towards the golem. I hit for 231 million damage. Next I switch to Honey Bunny. With the stealth buffs I run towards the golem. I hit for 226 million damage. Next I switch to a +6 Ocean's Attachment. With stealth buffs I run towards the golem. I hit for 228 million damage. Next, here's a summary. This time Gluttonious Imp does a lot better, which was what I would have expected before, but it could be caused by the high deposits here. Even without simulating Ocean's Attachment, this gacha will be very strong in PvE since its damage isn't conditional. Previously I was using Honey Bunny, so it's time to switch that out once I get it on my main. If you're a physical or magic class who likes PvE, Ocean's Attachment will be a must buy. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like more gacha analysis, check out this playlist over here.